With all due respect to Razor Fist,
Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right.
fuck you, I was right. Indiegogo is not our fucking friend.
Coming soon to this theater.
So it looks like Indiegogo is involved in yet more straight up fuckery. I mean, there's no other way to describe it as far as I'm concerned. This is kind of a video riffing off of one that Michael Bancroft just posted. By the way, Michael, thank you for having my back. You're one of the few people that did when I decided to try a Zoop campaign. I've been saying for a while now that Indiegogo's not our friend, Kickstarter's not our friend, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all of these motherfuckers, they don't care about us. In fact, it turns out that they don't like us, or at least they certainly have people working for them that really don't like us and will actually go out of their way to thwart us, or at the very least, diminish our sales and our exposure to the public. And let's face it, as indie comic creators, our biggest issue, our biggest obstacle is exposure. That's just getting people to know that we even exist, that our books even exist. Phew. And turns out Indiegogo, I'm shocked. They're shadow banning our campaigns. Oh my god. Who would have thunk? Let me see who they've been fucking with here. Of course they fucked with my man Von Klaus back in the Dizzy. They fucked with Tug. They fucked with Mandy. They fucked with my man Kami Mark with his Krishna Kid campaign, which I think easily should have been like a 50K campaign. Barely got across the finish line. Which was 10K. And it just continues. And the names keep piling up. And it is very clear that if Indiegogo doesn't have a hard-on against us, somebody that works there clearly does. And this is what brings me back to all of the hate that I got for trying a Zoop campaign. Right? Wherever I went, didn't matter. Camilla Zhang, Camilla Zhang, Camilla Zhang. Like people were throwing her name at me like fucking ninja shurikens, right? What about censorship? What about censorship? What about censorship? They didn't try to censor me. In fact, they went out of their way to promote my campaign, and they knew who I was, and they knew that I was CG. And then I come to find out after the fact, after I dealt with all of this hate, all of these accusations of being a traitor, I guess, because maybe some people have a certain brand loyalty to Indiegogo. Well, now we know that that's misplaced, don't we? So where do we go from here? That's the real question, because, am I a little butthurt over how I was treated for trying the Zoop campaign? Yeah, absolutely. Am I still a little butthurt over it? Yeah, I'd be lying if I wasn't. It stings. It stings when I see this. When more and more information comes out showing how Indiegogo is not our friend and how there is a desperate need for us to try other platforms and to know that we can't do it, that we're stuck with Indiegogo right now because Comicsgate just refuses to try a third platform. If we're going to move to another platform, we're not going to be able to be successful unless we take our audience with us, right? When I went to Zoop, I got 6K and brand new backers. Brand new backers, right? Because there may have been one or two, but by and large, CG just turned their back on me, and that campaign, I should say, completely. There are people who are still mad at me. There are still people who are pissed off at me for trying Soup. And, well, what can I do about that? I can't do anything about that. You know? If people are going to be so far up Indiegogo's ass that their Indiegogo stands, that they're going to tolerate the way that they've been mistreating my fellow comics creators. Because, mind you, they haven't come after me yet. But when they fuck with my friends, when they fuck with indie comics creators, it, I don't know, it creates a sense of moral outrage in me. And it drives me crazy that I have to have an active campaign on there because that's the only choice that I have. It's clear to me that we need another platform, that we need an alternative to Indiegogo, which was, in the beginning for many of us, an alternative to Kickstarter. Now look, we all understand where the internet is going. It's going to be a case of whack-a-mole. YouTube could disappear all of our channels tomorrow, and then we'll go to Rumble, and then they'll come after us on Rumble, and as I said, it'll be a game of whack-a-mole. What are my suggestions? I really don't have any right now, because I don't have the answers, because I'm not the consumer. You, the consumer, you're the ones that have the answer. So, where are we going to go from here? Are we going to stay with Indiegogo and deal with this bullshit? Or are we going to try and go to another platform where we don't have to deal with this bullshit, at least not yet? Let me know what you think, right? I am just a lowly creator. It is you, the consumer, that allows people like me and my friends in Comicsgate to make comics. You're the ones who have the power, not us. So, if you have any ideas, throw them down below in the comment suggestion. Let's at least get this conversation started, because this ain't working out, people. This ain't working out, and it's certainly not working out the way that it should be. So let's not tolerate this bullshit any longer, and let's rise up and give Indiegogo what they deserve, which is the finger. Anyway, folks, hope you're having a good evening. I will talk to you soon, and as always, peace and love.